What's up, YTPC? Uncle Willie coming to you from the Mobile Lounge. Friday. We made it. Last Friday of the year. Yahoo. Look, I got my new hat on. Wife got me a Bigfoot hat for Christmas. I think it's pretty badass. Smoking a Gunslinger cigar. This in their line is called the Perdition, which is a Toro. They have a few different others. I think they come in like pale face, black powder, but they're all in the Gunslinger line. Funny thing about this is the blender, his name is Kendall Culbertson, and he's the owner of Outlaw Cigar Company, Kansas City, Missouri. He come up with the blend and has them rolled at AJ Fernandez factory. Well, in 2014-ish, we made a little Facebook group, me and some other friends. And my buddy that created the group, I was an admin. He named the group Outlaw Cigar Smokers. Different reasons. But Kendall was invited into the group. None of us knew he was on the edge of becoming a cigar blender. I kicked him out of the group for non-participation because he wasn't very active in the group. And like a year later, one of the guys in the group that lives out there that invited Kendall to the group sent me one of these Gunslingers and told me where it came from, that it was from Kendall. Well, at that point, I couldn't swallow my pride and invite him back to the group. And probably he would have been too arrogant to accept my re-invitation. So we just went to the wayside. And had I known, hindsight, is 2020. Had I known, I might be getting these cigars now at a discount instead of paying full price. Which my wife bought these for me for Christmas, got me a box of them. I usually go through a box a year. They're 24 in a box, and that lets me smoke 1 or 2 a month unless I get greedy and smoke 2 or 3. Sometimes that happens. So now, smoking a Gunslinger, I figured that would be a good segue into this next edition of the next chapter of this video. Something like that. Tried to be fancy, but I don't know how with them big words. But anyway, people have been showing off their precious metals. And I say, hell yeah. I'm all in for showing off precious metals. Jim, Tunnel Take, Slow-Mo, Cody, all you guys been showing them off. I showed off some a while back before they were called precious metals, but here's the latest addition of my precious metal to my collection. It is a Smith & Wesson M&P. M&P stands for military and police, militia and policia, for those of you that don't know. It is a 45 caliber Shield Performance Center 2.0, M2.0. Performance Center is an upgraded version of their regular Shield lines, or any of their anytime you get a Performance Center, it's been tweaked. With like this one, it's got a ported barrel and a ported slide, and it also has an upgraded trigger. So without further ado, I'm going to show it to you now. I'll show you that it is empty. There's nothing up in the mag well. As you can see, there's nothing. I'm not sticking my finger in there. I can visually check and see that there is nothing in there. I'm not sticking my finger inside that mag well, because if this thing was to go off, it'll break your damn finger. I'm not having that. It's hard out here in the car, you know, but that's the ported barrel. And of course the ported slide, like I was saying. The trigger, you get to there, there's a wall, and then crisp brake. The reset isn't bad. And then another, probably got like a 3.5 pound to 4 pound trigger. Probably like a 4 pound, maybe 4 pounds there. And then on the reset, at 3 or 3.5. That's very, very light trigger. Easy to shoot. Single stack. Gives you a good grip around it. The texture stippling on it is pretty aggressive. Not real bad, but the back strap right there. I shot 200 rounds through this baby the day I got it, and it sort of rubbed me a little raw in the palm of my hand from that. So I'm thinking if I just took like an emery board or something and filed it down a little bit, that would help it out. But unless you're at the range, you're not going to be shooting it 200 times. Hopefully, if you ever have to use it, you're only going to shoot it once or twice at most. Hopefully. But hopefully it never gets used except at the range. Comes with 2 mags. 7-round mag, which is extended. Then a 6-round mag, which is flush fit. And it has... See, there's the flush fit. I never racked one, so I'm not worried about it. This is what I use in her. Silver tips. 185 grain hollow points. And the reason I use silver tips in this, because you never know when you're gonna run into a fucking werewolf or a zombie. Right? Right. So, you know what I say. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. And with that being said, until next time, you know what to do. Stuff them and puff them.